Hey, what's up everybody? I'm Charlie, and today I'm going to be showing you how to make my delicious crawfish bread from scratch. This recipe can serve up to about 8 or more people depending on how you slice it, and it is absolutely delicious. All it is homemade bread with crawfish and my favorite blend of New Orleans seasonings, which includes herbs and spices, and it's topped with 2 different types of cheese. And that's it. So let's get started. Here are your ingredients that you will need to make your crawfish bread. You will need some bread flour. Now if you don't have that, you can use the all-purpose flour if you like. You will also need some sugar, instant yeast, warm water, vegetable shortening, butter or the regular flavor, salted butter, 1 pound of fresh Louisiana crawfish tails, 8 ounces of freshly shredded mozzarella cheese, 8 ounces of freshly shredded pepper jack cheese. For your seasonings, you're going to need 1 yellow onion, green onion, celery, and some fresh thyme. And you will also need some garlic. For your additional seasonings, you're going to need some salt, Zatarain's Creole seasoning. Now if you don't have this, you can use the Tony Chachere's Creole seasoning or the Slap Your Mama Creole seasoning. You will also need some Chef Paul Prudhomme's Seafood Magic, paprika, and your optional cayenne pepper. For your tools, you're going to need some aluminum foil, a rolling pin, and to bake your crawfish bread, you're going to need a 13 by 9 inch baking pan. And there we have it. Chop a half of a yellow onion. Rinse your celery off. Chop 2 stalks of celery. Chop 2 to 3 cloves of garlic. Chop your green onion. Chop your ends to your green onion as well. Here I have some fresh thyme. Remove the leaves off the stem of the thyme. Chop your thyme up very finely until it resembles coarse crumbs. Add 3½ cups of bread flour, 2 tablespoons of instant yeast, 2 tablespoons of sugar, and 2 teaspoons of salt. Stir all ingredients together. In our stand mixer with the dough hook attachment, add 1½ cups plus 2 tablespoons of warm water and 1 tablespoon of melted vegetable shortening. Mix all ingredients together until mixture forms a dough. As you can see, the dough does not stick to my hands. That lets me know that the dough is ready. Lightly flour the surface of your table. Add your dough on top of the table. Knead your dough 15 times. Shape the dough into a small rectangle. Let the dough rest for 10 minutes. Lightly butter the bottom and the sides of your baking pan. Using your hands, press down on dough slightly to release some of the gases caused by the yeast. Take your rolling pin and roll the dough out into a 10-inch wide by 14-inch long rectangle. We're going to take our pan now and see if it fits. Fits perfectly. Now this dough should have about a ½ inch thickness. You're going to trim the edges off of your dough, and this will leave you with a 9-inch wide by 13-inch long rectangle. Place your dough inside of your baking pan. Spread the dough out into your pan as evenly as possible. Cover with a cloth. Let the dough sit in a warm spot for 1 hour and 15 minutes. Preheat your oven to 400 degrees. This is how your dough should look after 1 hour and 15 minutes. Now it is ready to be baked. Place into a preheated 400-degree oven. Bake for 15 minutes. After 10 minutes, place your bread onto your top rack. Bake for 5 minutes. After 15 minutes total of baking, remove your bread out of the oven. Here I have some butter and a pastry brush. Brush your butter on top of your bread. We're going to let this cool while we make our crawfish filling. Preheat your fire to medium-high heat. Add 6 tablespoons of salted butter. Spread butter around your pan. Let the butter melt. Add a ½ cup of your chopped yellow onion, a ½ cup of your chopped celery. Remember those green onion ends that I told you to chop? Add a ½ cup of that in there. 2 teaspoons of garlic, and 1/8 cup of chopped green onion. Stir all ingredients together. Let's saute for 10 minutes. Add 1 pound of crawfish tails. Stir all ingredients together. Add 2 teaspoons of Zatarain's Creole seasoning, 1 teaspoon of Chef Paul Prudhomme's Seafood Magic, 1 teaspoon of paprika, and optional, if you want to add cayenne pepper, which I'm going to do, add a teaspoon of that in there, and 1 teaspoon of thyme. Stir all ingredients together. Let's saute for 30 seconds. Once that 30 seconds is up, you're going to turn your fire off. Taste your crawfish filling to see if it's at your desired taste. And you could add just a little bit more seasonings if you like, but don't add too much. Preheat your oven to 350 degrees. Using a serrated edge knife, cut the bread into 2 layers. Remove the top layer. Take your crawfish filling and place it on top of the bottom layer of bread. Careful not to get any crawfish onto the edges of the bread. Generously sprinkle your pepper jack cheese on top of your layer of crawfish filling. Generously sprinkle your mozzarella cheese on top of your layer of crawfish filling. Place your top layer of bread on top and press down firmly. Wrap your crawfish bread with aluminum foil. Place into your baking pan. Now it is ready to be baked. Place into a preheated 350-degree oven. Bake for 30 minutes. After 30 minutes, remove your crawfish bread out of the oven. Carefully remove the aluminum foil off of your crawfish bread. Brush some salted butter on top of your crawfish bread. Now I'm going to cut you a slice to show you how it looks. And this is how it looks. A layer of bread with a layer of crawfish and a layer of cheese. Here is the final presentation. And there you have it. Crawfish bread made from scratch.
Now it's time to go ahead and take a bite. Oh man, look at that. Look at how good that looks, so nice and cheesy. Mmm. Oh man, you talk about good. Woo! Man, the bread is nice and soft. Then you got the flavor of the crawfish and those seasonings with those herbs and spices. Damn good. Oh man, it is so delicious. Woo! It don't get no better than this, y'all. I'm telling you, it's good. So, try the recipe. And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Homemade crawfish bread made from scratch by a New Orleans native. Thanks for watching. Hey everyone, I hope you all enjoyed the video. Like up, subscribe to my channel so you can enjoy all of my delicious recipes cooked right here in my kitchen. If you have any questions or comments, please post them, or you can email me at charliethecookandrews@gmail.com. You can also like, follow, or contact me on Facebook, www.facebook.com/charliethecookandrews. You can also check out this recipe along with all of my other recipes at www.charliethecookandrews.webs.com. And if you want to donate to the channel, check out the links in the description box and it'll take you step by step on how to donate. So, until next time, take care and I hope you all have a blessed day. Peace.